What if I told you that somewhere in the middle of one of the deadliest wars in history, there was a sniper, so precise, so patient, that entire enemy units refused to move, just because they knew she was watching? Not a myth, not a story, a real person. A woman who killed over 300 soldiers. But this is not just a story about numbers. It's a story about silence, about fear, and about what happens when one human being becomes a weapon. Because before she became a legend, before soldiers whispered her name, before enemy snipers were sent to hunt her down, she was just a student. Her name, Lyudmila Pavlichenko. And this is the story of how she became one of the deadliest snipers in history. The world is already collapsing into chaos. Nazi Germany launches Operation Barbarossa, the largest invasion the world has ever seen. Millions of soldiers surge into Soviet territory. Cities burn, front lines shatter. The war moves fast, too fast. Entire regions fall before anyone can react. And somewhere, in the middle of this collapse, a young woman makes a decision that will change everything. Lyudmila Pavlichenko is not a soldier. She is a student. She studies history. She lives a normal life. But war doesn't wait. And when it arrives, it takes everything. She volunteers immediately, not as a nurse, not as support. She wants to fight. She wants to become a sniper. At first, they don't believe her. A woman on the front line. But Lyudmila doesn't argue. She proves it. She takes the rifle, breathes in, slows her heart, and fires. Perfect shot. Again, perfect. That's all they needed. She is sent to the front. And this is where everything becomes real. Because war is not what people imagine. It is not glory. It is not victory. It is fear, confusion, chaos. And her first mission is silence. She lies in position, completely still, her rifle aligned with the horizon, her breathing controlled. But her mind, racing. Because this is not training anymore. This is real. She sees him, an enemy soldier, walking, unaware. Her finger tightens on the trigger, but she hesitates. For a moment, she sees not a target, but a human being. Then something changes. The war around her, the destruction, the reality of what is happening, takes over. She exhales and she fires. The soldier drops instantly. No sound, no warning. That is her first kill. And from that moment on, everything changes. Because something inside her becomes sharper, colder, more focused, day after day. She returns to the battlefield. Same silence, same patience, same deadly precision. She learns to become invisible, to blend into shadows, rubble, snow. She learns to stay still for hours, sometimes without moving a single muscle. She learns to control her breathing, her heartbeat, her fear, and slowly, The numbers begin to rise. 10 kills. Then more. Every shot. Deliberate. Every kill. Calculated. German soldiers begin to notice. Something is wrong. Men are falling. One by one. Without warning. Without a visible enemy. Fear spreads. And fear changes behavior. Soldiers stop moving. They hesitate. They second-guess every step. Because somewhere, they know. She is watching. Orders are given. Find the sniper. Kill the sniper. They search buildings, ruins, hills. But they find nothing. Because she is already somewhere else, already watching. That's when they escalate. If soldiers can't stop her, snipers will. Elite snipers are sent, men trained for this exact moment. And now, everything changes. Because now, it becomes a duel. Sniper versus sniper. These encounters are different. Slower, deadlier. Two people hidden, waiting, both knowing that one mistake means death. Hours pass, sometimes entire days. The cold cuts through their bodies. The silence becomes unbearable. And then, something small, a reflection, a movement, a shadow. One shot, and it's over. Lyudmila wins. Again and again. It is believed she eliminates over 30 enemy snipers. The hunters become the hunted. Her legend grows. Stories spread through enemy ranks. About a sniper who never misses, who is always watching. Some believe she is not real. Others think she is something else. But the bodies prove otherwise. They try to break her, using loudspeakers, promising money, safety, freedom. She never responds. She keeps shooting. By the time she is wounded, her count reaches 309 confirmed kills. More than most soldiers could imagine. She is evacuated. Not because she is done, but because she has become too valuable. A symbol, a legend. She is sent abroad to speak, to inspire in the United States. She stands before crowds, calm, controlled, and she says something that shocks everyone. Gentlemen, I am 25 years old, and I have killed 309 fascist invaders. Don't you think? You have been hiding behind my back for too long? Silence follows, because no one expected that. Not from a soldier, not from a woman. But Lyudmila Pavlichenko was never just a woman in war. She was a sniper, a hunter, a legend, and a reminder that sometimes the most dangerous person on the battlefield is the one you never see. That was the story of Lyudmila Pavlichenko, the woman who killed over 300 soldiers and became one of the deadliest snipers in history. If you want more stories like this, make sure to subscribe.